Alright, well, let's go and tune into the ATIS frequency.
Okay, so 128.25.
.45 Zulu weather, wind 250 at 4, display 10, sky clear, temperature 4, dew point -3, altimeter 3020. Visual approach runway 22
dropped a whole
on
inch on us.
Advise the controller for contact, you have Delta.
It almost dropped a whole inch on us. Or not a whole inch, but a 0.1 on us, so.
Janesville, South Wisconsin Regional Airport, mission Delta 1245 Zulu weather. Wind 250 at 4, display 10, sky clear, temperature 4, dew point -3, altimeter 3020. Visual approach runway 22 in use.
Good to go?
Advise the controller for contact,
And
you have
then
Delta.
tower is 18.8.
Yep, you got it.
Janesville, South.
Okay.
Alright, we'll wait till we get a little bit closer to Clinton here, and then we'll make that turn to the southeast call.
Okay.
Alrighty. So my question to you was, what are the winds doing? 250 at 4.
Oh, you mean from ATIS?
Yeah, that's right, from the ATIS,
sorry.
yeah. I know, you got a nice ground track now. This is going good.
Yeah, I think they're more than 4 up here.
Yeah. Oh, what was it the other day? Or the other night, they were calling like winds like variable at like 3 or 4 knots. And me and my student, we were doing landings the other night, doing night landings, and we were on the downwind, and I mean, we were going faster than this on the downwind. Like, we were probably doing like 120 knots.
Ground
And a 150, yeah, ground speed wise. I'm like, dude, we are hauling, but, so, you know, like, whatever they were calling, it was, or at least at Poplar Grove Airport, it was not the same. It was both Janesville and Rockford were reporting like light and variable, and at Poplar Grove, it was not light and variable. So you see the town of Clinton up there?
Right here?
Dead ahead, yep. Tally-ho.
So that's 10 miles over top of it? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, we won't overfly the top of it. We'll just stay just to the south of it.
Okay.
And then looking out there to the north west, you see where all that steam is at?
Yeah.
So that's a power plant that's directly 3 miles to the south of the airport. So if you go a little bit more north.
I see the airport.
Yep. So what runway would that be then?
That would be 32.
Yep. Yeah, so usually if we're landing 2-2, they tell us to make a left downwind, or sorry, a left base, and then report a 3 mile left base.
Okay.
For 2-2. And if you want to start pointing the airplane towards the north end of the airport, because that will give us a left base for 2-2. And then with Beloit Airport, sometimes in the ATIS, they'll say like, you know, skydiving is in effect at Beloit Airport, and then other times that they don't say that, but they're still skydiving. So it's just like you really never know when they're out there doing it.
Okay.
So we just try to avoid the meat missiles over Beloit.
That's over here?
Yeah, it's going to be... We got a little bit more north to go. These big warehouses that are up here, that really big white warehouse, it's about 1.5 miles to the south of that. You can kind of see some white hangars out there. And then just to the white hangars, there's going to be a red barn with a silo out there. And then the runway's kind of in between the barn and the hangars.
Okay.
And do you mind turning that volume up just a touch there? The tower guys seem a little quiet on the radio. Thank you. Oh, that's, yeah, we don't need it.
Okay, that's climbing there.
Yep, so we'll get a little bit, we got another mile to go, and then we'll make our radio call.
And Janesville Tower, Cessna 27 Victor.
3527 Victor.
Cessna 3527 Victor, 10 miles southeast, inbound.
Yep, inbound with Delta.
Delta.
Yep,
Okay.
gotta get the
Information.
in there. Yep, we're also be like, do you have the weather information? It's like, yeah, we do, yeah. So it's just, you just eliminate that extra little communication process, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead and hit them up.
Janesville Tower, Cessna 3527 Victor, 10 miles to the southeast, inbound with information Delta.
Cessna 3527 Victor, Janesville Tower, enter a left base, runway 22, report 2 mile left base.
Roger, runway 22, report 2 mile left base.
Yep, and then Cessna 27 Victor.
Cessna 27 Victor.
Yep, end it with the, so. Alright, so 2 mile left base for 22. That's right, they usually give us a 3 mile, so. You must be bored today. Alright, so we'll continue. And the airport elevation there, the field elevation is 808, so we just fly an 1800 foot pattern.
Okay.
So you can kinda, so you see this like squiggly road right here? It literally puts you right into the final for runway 25 at Beloit. You see the runway there?
Yeah. Okay. Green grass on either side.
Yep, you got it.
Oh.
So the highway up there, the tollway, 3990. That's 3 miles.
Okay.
So we'll just get a mile inside of that, and we'll call it 2 mile left base.
All right.
So what works really good is you see that warehouse, that big warehouse that's just ahead, pretty much right off the nose a little bit.
Yeah.
Just aim for that guy.
Okay.
And that'll put you on a really nice left base for 2-2.
Okay.
Everything's running good and looking good. Give us a little bit more power to get there quicker if you don't mind.
Yeah, no worries.
Save a little bit of time, just trying to beat this wind today. Because we're gonna tighten up on the 12 knot limitations for the tailwheel airplanes, just because we're down to 1 and we don't want anything.
Knock you down to 0.
Yeah.
Guess at least you didn't do anything structural to it.
Yeah. What we think what kind of happened is there's a little, he shut down, tried hand propping it, a little too much throttle when he started it up. When I got away
With
from
chocks or?
No. So that's why I always, when we were, that's that little tiny, when I was like, throttle cracked, you just think you move it and you moved it, and that's where you want it.
Yeah.
I think you gave it a little bit more than barely cracked, so. Because there's no damage to the cowling or any of that, so I think it just got away taxied into something. So it's a shame. But
What's a prop run?
what's that?
What is a prop run?
That one, if we buy one used, probably like $2,500. If you're looking for a new one though, you can go easily $5-6 grand depending on where you're looking. Yeah, fixed pitch props aren't too expensive, but when you start getting the constant speed props, there's just as much as an engine cost. Especially the more blades. I mean, you get a 3-bladed constant speed prop, you're looking $60,000 to $70,000. The overhauls aren't too bad on them.
As long as there's not cracks or something.
Yeah, exactly. But when you got to go just out and buy a brand new prop, they're not cheap. All right, got 2-2 in sight?
Yep.
Cool. So we report the 2 mile left base. So we'll just say Cessna 27 Victor is 2 mile left base, request a touch and go.
Okay.
So we'll do a touch and go, and then after that we'll do a full stop. We'll do a full taxi back, and then do a couple more laps in the pattern after that, and then we'll take it back to the Grove.
Okay.
A little bumpier up here.
So about those power lines? Or the silos?
Probably the silos would work a little bit better.
Okay.
There you go. We can, if you want to start dropping down to 1800, get to our TPA here.
Janesville Tower, Cessna 35.